Okay, we're back. All right. So, everything looks good. Just gonna pause here for a second, deal with this. Here we go. All right. Okay. Upwards and onwards we go. One of those nifty little scooters. Believe it or not, there are some cities in Canada and the United States where scooters are not allowed to be used. And there's Glenmore East, and we are now on McLeod Trail. So anyways, as I was saying, scooters in some cities can't be used, and it's strange that the bylaws would work that way. So we're at 6700 McLeod. Going to the east, of course, is Glenmore Trail down here. This is the access ramp. And former GM dealership across the road, the building repurposed for a few businesses, Lamely's, Western Wear, and Homes Alive Pets. Hopefully they're there for a long time. Well, we had a big variance in prices here for fuel in beautiful city of Calgary. Between $1.15.9, which isn't too bad at the Esso, to across the street at Calgary Co-op, $1.39. So right now in Alberta, well, it's coming to an end in the next 48 hours, but for the last month or so, we've had gas wars here in Alberta, and people have enjoyed very reasonable gas prices, as low as 98 cents in some areas. So I got a little bit of tweaking to do to my Prism feed, and what has to happen there is that I'm gonna have to find whether or not I can preempt the video information. So when you come online, you'll know what it's about before you even hit the follow button, or you hit the icon to come on to the watch the live. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take it easy today and stick to the traffic lights and not leapfrog like I normally do. That's something I've always done, is if it's really busy traffic and I try to find the easiest way through it, I'll leapfrog. But it's not too bad for traffic today. It's the weekend, Sunday, and everybody's pretty much partied out. They got tonight to go for New Year's Day tomorrow, and that's it. They're done. So I'm hoping soon Prism will have developed their software enough to include TikTok. They don't have TikTok included as of yet, but they're working on it, and that's going to help out a lot, because I find TikTok a lot easier to work with than YouTube. Facebook is a natural, but when it comes down to TikTok's easy peasy. I've monetized myself twice on TikTok and 0 times on YouTube. YouTube, I'm at 301. TikTok, I'm at an easy I'm going to try this. Shouldn't, but I'm going to. Okay, where are we headed? We are headed to Big 4 Dodge. Now, I have not been to Big 4 in a long time, and certainly not shot any videos. It's going to get a lot harder now because Big 4, it's a Dodge dealership, and Dodge is owned by a big Dutch conglomerate by the name of Stellantis. Stellantis also owns Alfa Romeo and Fiat. So, as you know, I'm looking for new channel vehicle. And with the way things have gone, financing should be easy peasy to get. Well, it's not, but it's easier to obtain. Whereas a mortgage, good Lord, some places in Canada, new home buyers are faced with $1 million for the first mortgage. Whereas 5 years ago, that was easily $480,000. And so much for my idea about Big Four. There's the sign right there. They've moved. So where they moved to is a place called Taza. What's it called? The Taza Industrial Park, in going towards northwest Calgary. But on here is where I used to go to film my videos. What a shock. They got nothing now. And that's okay. We'll just have to head over to Taza and see what they got. But there's nothing here as far as I can see. Morning. Yeah, they're gone. Okay. That changes the game a lot. Because that was the last new car dealer before. I'm gonna zoom up here. You can see in the distance there's an overpass. About 4 kilometers past that overpass is just reading the sign here. Mixed use. I thought it would become that. But that tells you where things are at. Because there's going to be new train station? Proposed developer-funded LRT station and amendment to municipal development. Okay. Wow. I wish them the best. But that ends my wanting to go in this direction. Heavy duty clear out, $5,000 off MSRP. Well, the prices have risen steadily. And guys and gals, I will tell you, it's not cheap. Gone are the days the average man could afford a brand new Dodge truck. Yeah, it was right here in 2019 and 2020 where I filmed a lot of videos on a lot of vehicles. And then COVID struck. And then I got locked out of my YouTube account for authentication reasons, third-party authentication problems. After I purchased a new phone, the phone before this one, which was a Samsung S21 5G, and at the same time decided to get a new phone number. That was a stupid thing to do. Right at the same time, anyway. I didn't give myself a chance to authenticate the new software. And for 1 year I had to do battle with Google on this, and it wasn't any fun, I'll tell you. I started up a new channel in the process, which is Calgary Rambler Reloaded, and felt really down in the dumps for a long time, until I forget how I found them out. I think it was at the repair shop picking up the the A52 5G, when the retail salesman at the Samsung Service Center told me about pissedoffconsumer.com. So I went there and set up a profile with them. It's completely free of charge. And in the process of setting up the profile, I had an hour-long interview with them on what happened. And as you might recall from my early videos, I was on the brink of a sponsorship with the dealership we just left. Well, so I ended up putting that on hold. In the meantime, I got everything working again. Went and visited them. Thank you. Went and visited the dealership, and to my shock, was told, I'm gonna go this way. I was told that they were moving. So, told me where, showed me the plans, and at that point, the shovel hadn't even hit the ground. But here we are, a period of months later, and they're gone. So the next biggest dealership down McLeod Trail is the dealership that was matroned by my significant other, Sarah, back in the early days of working here when she got back in Calgary. And God only knows how long that dealership's going to be around. Then, just thinking now, past that Dodge dealership is a Ford dealership, Advantage Ford, and I've filmed a number of videos there. And right next to Advantage Ford is a General Motors dealership, Capital GM, and I filmed a number of videos there. So, long and short of it is, look at this. Here we are going into New Year's Brand new year starting tonight, midnight, and they're still riding motorcycles. I'm impressed. I really am. Well, this is the gas station that I will bring the squad to when I do the car washes. Over there, touchless car wash. Beautiful job. For $16.99, you can't beat it. It's called the Extreme, and it includes an underbody spray and rust inhibitor. And not that we use salt here, because we don't on our roads in the winter. That's why we have so many older vehicles that are in nice shape still. And I tell people, you want to see a difference? Well, go to Toronto, take a look at the city-run vehicles, right? Parks and maintenance, the roads crew, that salt and sand, that kind of thing. Take a look at their vehicles. And then take a look at Calgary. Come out here to Calgary, take a look at ours. No rust. Dirty, but no rust. And there's one of Calgary's busiest Tim Hortons, considering it gets traffic that comes off Glenmore and off McLeod Trail in both directions. It's always got a lineup. Even at 3 o'clock in the morning, if you go back into my older videos, you'll see that more often than not, at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, there's as much of a lineup then as there is now. Now you're looking around here, as what I've said earlier, and you're probably wondering. He said they were good for older cars. We are. However, we do have one bad Mother Nature's applied ailment, and that is hail. She likes to spit hail. Hailstones. And hailstones will destroy a car, unfortunately. So that's our one drawback. Outside of, well, fender benders and things like that, is hailstones. So, this used to be a parking lot over here. Now, it's going to be a building. Residential. And this building here is the same one that we saw in my just previously released video. And this video, this building is freshly built. Freshly built. In fact, nobody lives in there yet. That's how new it is. I have no idea what the prices are, but they are selling the units and renting as well. So we'll see what happens. It's a nice looking place though. This area of Calgary, called Kingsland, is a good mixture of mixed residential. You've got low, medium, and high grade incomes. And it all seems to blend fairly well. Having been around this area since 2008, oh, pardon me, 2007, I can certainly say with certainty that it works well. Yeah, it's going to be a nice building. Well, I'm about to wrap this up. So I'm going to wrap this up, guys and gals. But thank you for joining me on this walkabout, the second one on the channel. There will be a lot more, I promise you that. And we'll cover different areas of Calgary as the time goes on. Please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and we'll be sure to see you in the next one. Okay, Godspeed and God bless.